Man, that was the Stanley Cup champions that they just beat, huh?
Yeah, they just got McCarr back too. So this was like them at almost full power.
Okay, calm down. They're still missing their captain.
Landeskog, he's been missing all season. He doesn't count.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to DDFR number 49 on the season. Today, we are going to react to the Anaheim Ducks going into Denver for the first time this year and beating the Colorado Avalanche 5-3. Let's hop right into it. All right, so some things we should discuss before we get into the game. Last game, the Ducks were missing John Klingberg. He was back this game. This game, they were missing Kevin Shattenkirk, who was out with a lower body injury. Basically, Klingberg just slotted in right where Shattenkirk was, and it kept the Ducks' momentum rolling from the last game. The three stars of the game, Frank Petrano, makes sense that he gets the first star. Mason McTavish with one goal as the second star. He got the game winner, but I don't really know if that's warranted for him on that one. Mikko Rantanen, 2 goals. I understand giving him a star. I would take out McTavish and put in John Gibson because John Gibson had one hell of a game. He had well above a 900 save percentage. Yeah, he allowed 3 goals, but he's the only reason that the Ducks won this game. In the first period, Ducks were getting heavily outshot for first 10 minutes easily, and within the first 10 minutes of the game, well, actually within the first 5 minutes of the game, the Avs get a goal, and it's a playoff-style goal, really, because it was just chaos. Shot hits Gibson. He kind of loses where the puck goes. It went like straight up, landed in the crease, and Rantanen just found it there and scored. It was a tap in for him, and I mean, it kind of woke the Ducks up because about 6 minutes later, Vetrano, from a pass from Cam Fowler, takes 2 shot attempts. First one, nice save by Francouz. Second one, snipes the corner, ties the game, and the Ducks head into the second period with a 1-1 tie against the reigning Stanley Cup champions who just got Cale Makar back. That's a pretty good way to end the period. Again, they didn't look amazing in the first, but they looked good enough to hang in the game. And then the Ducks look like they get caved in the second period. And it's looking like one of their older games. Gerard on the back door, wide open. Great pass from Nathan MacKinnon, gets his 40th assist on the year. Just beautiful, wide open pass. Nothing John Gibson can do on it. And they take a 2-1 lead. And then the Ducks get into some penalty trouble. And this was rough to watch because the Ducks took a penalty that was actually a penalty. And then Gibson, at the end of the penalty, slides over to try and uses his glove to try and catch onto the post, but it barely pops off the post. Yeah, he did knock it off. It didn't look like it was on purpose. And I don't know why they called it a penalty, but that second penalty is what gave the Avs their second goal of that period. Great pass from Gerard, Rantanen one-timer, and Gibson tries, but dude, it's a Rantanen one-timer from one side of the ice to the other. It's hard to save. Not going to fall Gibson, but then the Ducks do something that I didn't really expect. They had some fight, and Frank Petrano just slapping at the puck at the side of the net. Well, it wasn't really slapping. He took one shot, it bounced back to him, and then he banks it in off of Francouz and gets the Ducks within 1 going into the third period. The Ducks in the third period actually did a really, really, really good job of keeping pace with the Avalanche the whole time. They weren't getting hemmed in their own zone or anything like that. They weren't chasing the puck around. The Ducks were completing passes. The Ducks were good defensively, which is a big first for them. And from about halfway about halfway in the third period to about 5 minutes left in the third period, the Ducks were in control of this game. Adam Henrique's goal, beautiful pass across the crease from Troy Terry, tap in just like he had a tap in just like Rantanen's goal, but this one was a little bit more just a pass instead of finding a loose puck. And then McTavish, just wicked shot. The Ducks basically flipped this up and out of the ice to kind of clear the zone, and McTavish finds himself against one defender and the goalie. And instead of trying to walk the defender, he just fires this past Francouz and the defender. Goes right over Francouz's glove, and Ducks take a 4-3 lead with half of the period left. Like, you don't want to give that much time to the Avs, but the Ducks did a good job defensively. There were multiple times where it looked like the Ducks were not, and when I say not, I mean not going to win this in regulation. Pucks landing in the crease, Gibson flying across to make a save. It was insane. Gibson literally with the blade of his skate saved the game with about, I don't know, minute 25 left. Gibson, hands down, held them in this game. And again, Frank Petrano's hat-trick goal, flip up out of the zone, and Frank Petrano's right there, right in the middle of the ice, and just slides that in, and the Ducks take a 5-3 victory over Colorado in their first meeting of the season. The deserve to win meter is definitely not in the Ducks' favor here, saying that they would only win about 12.5% of the time. Colorado got goalied, man. That's 100% what happened. Colorado got goalied, and the Ducks just were smart and took a lot of shots on net. The expected goals for, we're looking at about 4.75 for the Avs and 2.38 for the Ducks. That's essentially 5-2 is what this game was expected to be. And you know what? That was almost the score. It was 5-3, except that the score was reversed. Like I said, Ducks scored 2 goals that they probably shouldn't have, and the Avs did not score 2 goals that they probably should have. Gibson had an amazing game, and Francouz did not. The Anaheim Ducks take on the Arizona Coyotes Saturday at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The game will be on Bally Sports West for anybody in Southern California. The game will probably be on Bally as well for anybody in Arizona. The rest of the United States, you're probably looking at ESPN Plus. For anybody in Canada who wants to watch these 2 lowly teams, it's probably going to be on Sportsnet. The game is at Honda Center, an actual NHL arena. This game is going to be another close game. These are 2 bad teams, and it'll be interesting now that they're out of a college atmosphere to see how the Ducks play. Maybe the Ducks can carry over their momentum from the Colorado win and win 3 games in a row. I believe that'll be the first time this year that they win 3 games in a row. I know that it'll be the first time that they win 3 games in a row in regulation. The first game between these 2 teams happened not last game, but the game before. The Ducks won 5-2. It'll be interesting to see if they're able to do this in Anaheim as well. They did it in Arizona. It's time to show that they can do it in Anaheim as well. It'd be really nice for them to win in front of the fans. All right, that is it for this one. Thank you all so much for showing up and watching. I appreciate everybody who watches the DDFRs. Hit that like button if you like what you saw. Hit that subscribe button if you really like it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.